Okay. Nope, not yet.
Sorry if I've butchered your name, by the way.
Can we start again? Alright.
Sorry, how do you pronounce your name?
Ongnissim?
Ongnissim.
Yeah.
I wasn't far off.
Okay. So yeah, this is Spyro Season of Flame, and there are 4 Spyro games released for the GBA. Now what I did right at the beginning was I reset the game, and if I do this, it enters the game into a sort of weird glitch state when I start. Tombutt, hi.
You were too alone.
So by resetting the game right at the beginning, it does a few things. First off, it makes me skip the beginning cutscene, saving about 5 seconds. Second, it gives me infinite lives. And I won't be using this so that I can die an infinite number of times. If I get an extra life, it allows me to go to 0 lives, meaning I can game over very quickly, which I'll be using to save time in the first level. Now, this game is a sort of attempt to make a sort of 3D game on the GBA. And there aren't that many games that tried this. And most of the Spyro games for GBA have this sort of isometric 3D perspective. And I think the Rayman games do as well.
This reminds me of Sonic 3D, but with Spyro.
Oh, right, yeah,
Isometric
it's a bit like
feeling.
that, yeah. The main goal of the game is there are 100 fireflies which have been left around the area, which the Dragon Realms use to create power. But because Ripto comes along and takes them all, so I have to go and rescue them. I only need to rescue 75, so I choose the 75 fastest. This firefly that I'm getting here is actually really slow, but it gives me a fire breath, which I can use to get some much faster fireflies later.
So does this game have multiple ways of completing it? I mean, do you have to get all of the required fireflies to actually get to the end of the game?
No, you don't need to get all of them. You can get any 75, and that's all you need. So I've just routed it so that we collect the fastest. There are a couple that can be faster, but so far there are only strats that have been found for tasks so far. So each level has like a load of different objectives that I can do. And one of them that I'm doing here is burning a load of haystacks like that. And what that does is the firefly that I get from that. So yeah, you get fireflies from stuff like that. Now just here, I've just gained an extra life, which means I'll game over now. And that takes me right back to the beginning and skips a level transition. You'll see, this is what you normally see when you exit a level. But if you game over, you skip this and it saves a lot of time. And you keep all of the fireflies and things that you gained on the level. I'd like to do a quick shout out to Yadra121 and Jaja who did a lot of work on finding strats in this game. Yadra, she found a lot of things to do with 100%, which she has the best time in. And Dajawi is a Tata who found a few other things. Now, coming up here is a mini-game. There are quite a lot of mini-games, and this is by far the worst. I have to sort of play a game of tag with these imps. Yeah, okay. And it can be really, really dumb.
So there's a guy in chat called Bandfont Keeming who says apparently Spyro is actually rendered in 3D and everything else is rendered in 2D.
These imps can be very, very annoying. There we go. That doesn't lose too much time.
Wow, that bonk.
Ah, there we go. I think I'll just try it the sort of baby way now. I'm going to attempt a text box skip here. Yeah, got it. So if I jump on top of a firefly and then exit level, it skips a box which comes up saying that I've got the firefly and saying that I've collected every firefly in the level.
Yeah, I think chat's right. This is literally Ireland.
Yeah,
confirmed.
literally Ireland. Yeah, these bombs can be really weird with the hitboxes. So yeah, just went straight through it. That's all the bombs. Yeah, so I'll be trying to do that text box skip on every level now. Each time saves about a second. But I lose like 3 seconds if I get it wrong, so. Ah, that's a shame. So I just missed the checkpoint there, so it meant that I have to go all the way back. Doesn't lose too much time, but it's annoying. So this is the final level in this world, and then I'll be fighting a boss and moving on to the next world. So the first boss I'll be fighting is Crush, and there is a fast strat for killing him. So I'm going to try that.
Chad wants to know what the record is.
Record is 25:59. So I'll be waiting for him. He has to fire these ice balls at me, and then I have to hit him with them and then charge into him. He'll come and jump here. Okay. Okay. That sort of works. Now if I stand here, the portal to get to the next world will appear on top of me. And what that means is that I'll skip a load of text boxes that come after it now. So yeah, the fairy was going to talk to me saying that I've got like an extra ability now that I can break boulders with my head, but yeah, I don't need to be told that, I already know. And thankfully it does keep that ability despite skipping the text box saying that I got it. Got quite a risky trick coming up soon, and I only have one life, so I sort of really need to get this now. So this mini game I have to do an obstacle course, but you can enter the cutscene trigger for ending it if I go there. Got it. Cool. Yeah, there are quite a lot of stupid things like this in this game. There's another obstacle course later on where I'll be doing exactly the same thing, and it's a lot easier that time. It's just, you literally just fly right from the beginning to the end. It's like the programmers didn't notice that they'd put the end right next to the beginning and hadn't put any checkpoints in. It's pretty stupid. So yeah, I've just collected a skull called Yorick. And if you go too slow here, he talks to you and it's annoying. So hopefully I don't slow down enough that he talks to me. It very rarely happens, so. Gonna have to be pretty careful on this level now, seeing as I only have one life. Things can go wrong. Like I normally do a couple of tricky jumps there, but it's not really worth it. I've killed myself anyway though. Yeah, so that wastes quite a bit of time. Thankfully that didn't happen later in the level, where it would have wasted even more time. Whoa.
Papers.
The next level is probably the hardest level in the run. Let's see how it goes. Guys.
The hitbox seem kind of weird sometimes.
Yeah, they are sort of junky as well in this game. Especially the bombs as well in the in one of the earlier levels. It's just very stupid. Yeah, what's really bad is when these guys are like on the edge of a platform next to the water. It's really, really hard to hit them without falling in the water. Alright, I'm going to try and... Oh, I didn't quite get the quick kill. Yeah, so for some reason, once you've killed him, he stays... His hitbox stays there and you can just sort of sit there. And it creates just a horrible sound. I don't know why. So I'm going to do a death warp here. Which will take me back to the beginning. So yeah, so that's what happens when you miss the cutscene skip. So just one more level left in this world, and then the second boss. There are 3 extremely slow fireflies in this level, which I won't be getting, so this level's pretty short. So yeah, if I talk to that guy, I have to do like a really, really long mission where I have to escort him to the end of the level. Really not worth it. Also through that boulder there, there's a mini game where I have to play like 2 rounds of hockey against something, and it's also extremely slow. So just through here is Gulp, who's a really dumb boss because for some reason, sometimes you have to fire missiles at him that he fires at you. And for some reason they don't always hit him, they sometimes just go straight through him. So hopefully that won't happen this time. Yeah. One interesting thing he says here is that he says, "Oh, I'm stronger than last time," but in the first GBA Spyro game, he doesn't appear. So I don't know whether he's talking about as in like Spyro 1, Spyro 2 for the PS2. It's like I don't understand. Okay, that hit him. Cool.
So strong.
Yeah, really good armor. Dead in like 20 seconds. Ripto is like even his armor is even worse. Like he has the shield, but you can clip straight through it, and he dies straight away. It's really stupid. So yeah, all the levels in this world are really, really short because most of the fireflies are really slow, so I only get the fast ones. I'm missing a firefly for some reason. No, that's not good.
Can I like check which level is having?
Yeah, I could do. Alright, I think I'll... Ah, that's why. Don't know why I'm missing one on Sunny Plains. That's strange. I shouldn't be missing one on Sunny Plains. Yeah, because I'm missing a firefly, I'm going to have to go into a different level to... I'm going to have to get one from somewhere else. I have an idea. It's not going to be fun, but I have an idea.
Backup strats. Always
Yeah, backup strats. I remember getting all the fireflies on that level, so I'm not quite sure why. Yep.
Took the wrong direction.
Yeah. It's like it's actually really long. The obstacle course here, but I don't see any of it. Also, I've just cancelled the sound by pressing start just as I got to the cutscene. Oops. Oh. Yeah, I can't hear properly, but I think I'm playing without sound at the moment. It just has the sound of me getting stuff, but the music's gone. Yeah, so I should have 71 by now, but I'm going to have to get an extra on this level. Which means I have to revisit my old friend, the imps, from the second level, the really horrible minigame. Didn't want it to come to this. Yeah, this is the worst minigame coming up here. It's been a while. This is the absolute worst. So, like, this minigame here is why I don't run 100%. I do have a time 100%, but it's very bad. So yeah, this shows like how terrible these are. I have to try and somehow like get them to come in here. Okay, they're so fast and they, yeah, so dumb. Oh dear. There is a fast way of doing this, which has been done in tasks, but it's not really viable for real time. Oh, this isn't going to work. Alright, let's try something else. I'm just going to have to get one somewhere else. There is another one I can get. This is a very bad run. I apologise.
How many do you need anyway?
I need 75. There's only one left on this level now to get, other than the stupid one, which I was trying to. I think I have 1 health, so if I die, that takes me back here. So I'm going to have to zap all of these. Yeah, these are like 100%. You'd only ever get this Firefly in 100%. But... Oh no!
Oh, bad.
Just missed it. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the first world to get the Firefly that I missed. Wow. I did a practice run earlier today, which got me a 27. So this run is really bad. I just want to find out which one I missed. Like, I'm kicking myself right now. I bet it's the first one in the game. That would be like the ultimate insult. No, it's not the first one. It's not that one. Which one is it? Wow. I think I might kill this run. It's not, so I don't know what I've done. I'll just check in this world, and then we'll see. Wow. God, I hate this game. Oh yeah, I think I give up. That's it.
Giving up?
Yeah, like I don't know what's happened.
Yeah, well, I don't know the game, so I can't help out really.
No. Oh well. Well, that's Spyro Season of Flame, I guess.
Most of it.
I concede.
Not too bad.
Thank you very much for those runs. It's I know what you mean. Though. It's tough in the collectathon style games when even like no matter how many times you run it and there's one and it's gone and you don't. Especially Spyro games. I used to run Spyro 2 on the PlayStation.
You never know. It's like on the 100% as well. If you lose a like these gems that you collect, if you miss one of those, it's a really bad. Anyway, that's Spyro.
Well, thanks very much for showing us the game.
Well,
Let's say
time,
a lot of yes, time. So yes, thanks very much, Ongnissim. Yeah, didn't go as planned, but I think still for the most part a
it
good
was decent
showcase.
apart from just missing a fireplace.
Yeah.
Would have easily been sub 30. Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you were right about that imp game though. That looks like an absolute bugger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of any other Spyro games I've played that have a kind of awkward style of game. Anyway, so coming up next, we have Land of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. It's a race, Crazy Rasmus versus B-Trim on the Sega Master System. I mean, these guys are both